in today. We're just watching. I'm just gonna talk and chat a little bit, and any hunting questions that come up, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what's going on with me. So you guys are in here. If the video is good and the audio is good, please let me know in the chat, please. I am looking at. Hey Dave, how are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. It's all good. I just come in from the woods. I was at this morning. I got up. I'd take my son to school, and then I had to treat my hunting clothes. Hey, IL, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Um, so what's up, Boring? What's up, Ken? How are you, buddy? I just treated my clothes, and I treated them with the Extend for my Limit Shield. So what I have to do is it's 3 gallons of water. I use two buckets, two 5-gallon buckets. And I didn't make a video. I wanted to make a video for you guys on it, but it's just my time right now. It's just really hard, so I had to get it in. So I wanted to just get it done. So what I did was you take all your base layers, everything that's going to touch your skin, gloves, masks, hats, underlayments and all that stuff. And what you do is you run hot water. It has to be 120 degrees or more. You put 3 gallons in. So I had 2 buckets. I put 3 gallons of water in each. Poured for as many pounds of clothes, you put 1 ounce per pound. So I just did half and half, and I put my clothes in there, my socks, underwear, everything, base layers under there, and you let it sit for like 10 or 15 minutes. I let it sit in there for about a half an hour. And it was hot water. I guess the hot use session for rifle is this weekend. Can't wait. Awesome, man. Good luck, buddy. Hope you get some. Make sure you're sending me pictures so I can post them. Anybody that has any hunting pictures or anything this year, if you'd like to, just send me a picture of your harvest, and I will promote it on my community tab on Facebook and things like that. Send me your harvest pictures. You know, your sons, your daughters, anybody that gets a deer, or you fishing or hunting, send pictures, and I'll put them on my tab and post it, and I'll give you a shout out and promote you guys. Right now, like I said, after I did that, then they sat for about a half an hour, and then I actually made a string line outside, like a clothes hanger, and I put the clothes out there, wrung them out, set them on to dry, and then I went into the woods. You may have a few bucks, yes, for sure, with the hurricane. So make sure you guys are thinking of John and Lindy with that hurricane down Florida. It's supposed to be pretty nasty. I know John's prepped for it and everything, so hopefully everything stays safe and there's no damage, or if there is any damage, hopefully it's minimal. So just be safe, John. So yeah, so then after I hung my clothes out to dry, I let them drip dry. You don't want to throw them in the dryer like that. So I hung them on the line, and then I went down to my tree stand, and I redid my scrape, not the vine because I don't want to touch the vine, but I put more scent in the scrape. I put the dabs down, the Misfortune dabs in the scrape, and then I put more. Hey mom, thanks for coming in. I put more synthetic Misfortune buck urine in the scrape itself. I scraped it out again, redid it, so it looks like it's active, but I did not touch the vine or put any more scent on the vine because I have pictures of deer using the vine, so I don't want to touch the vine at all. And then actually I went down about 80 yards down the hill. When I come walking in, I keep seeing this path. And last year I had a really big deer on that path that I saw when all the leaves were down. So I put a camera on that path as well. And just so I can catch something to see, because I can always move or put a new stand down lower if I'm catching buck movement down low. And you never know. I could be going in. It could be known that I'm up there and coming down below me and going into the thicket. So I wanted to cover the hillside there, so I covered my behind, sort of say. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. But yeah, so I put a camera up there, and we'll see. I'll let it sit and simmer for a while, and then I'll see. But I have my camera up, and I put a new card in it today, and it said that the card was full. And now I'm looking at my hunting pictures. There doesn't seem to be anything on the card. So I don't know what's up with the camera. I did put another chip in it and it worked. But it's saying that there's no footage on this one chip that I put in there, which is a good thing, but it's a bad thing as well. Let's see. Let's put it in here. I got my little card reader here that I use, and I have my computer set up. I'm going to look at some of the pictures that I got recently. Okay, what's going on with this thing? I got to shut it off, I guess. Card in. Okay, now it says card in. See if there's a video on it. No file for the card. Photo. Yeah, there's nothing on it. There is no file on the photos. Okay, well, it doesn't have anything with this, but that card, it's saying, when I put it in the camera, the new VP camera that I'm using, it said the card was full, and this is 128 gig. I don't think it could be full, so I don't know what's up with that card. I just used it last time to show you all the pictures, so I put another card in, formatted it, and put it in there. So we'll see what happens, but let's see if this works. Droning Vet, hey Dan, thanks for coming in, buddy. Thank you. I am going to show you guys if I have any. I got pictures that I pulled. It's been about a week. I think I put them all on photo. So I'm looking at I'm looking at my photos here. Yeah, there's a doe. Let's make it bigger. Oh. Okay, we're bigger now there. What do we got here? Yeah, we got a doe in there. Doe running away. Doe and a fawn. Now I'm going to show you this real quick here. I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to switch it up. And then I'm going to go like this. I'm going to loosen this, and you're going to watch the pictures with me. How's that? So there's a doe and a fawn. Doe and two fawns. See, they're messing with that licking branch a little bit. Can I zoom in a little? There we go. I'll do that for you guys so you guys can see. So there's some fawns messing with that scrape. There's a deer right in the face, or that's a raccoon. There's another one. That's on 10-2. Is that 10-2? Yeah, 10-2 at 6:15 p.m. There's another one at 7:41. It's on 10:03 a.m. Then that's in the morning. So them doe are in there. There's a little forkhorn. A little buddy. He's messing with the vine right there. You can see. Yeah, he's a 6. He's messing with the vine. 5:01 p.m. That's a big looking butt in the back there, if you can see it right here. There's a behind. Okay, that's probably the doe. That looks like a button buck right there. But I never looked at these either. This is the first time I'm looking at them. Little fawn. Them doe are always in there. They're the ones that are around me. Okay, there's a couple more deer. I'm not liking that branch in the way there. What's up, Billy? Thanks for coming in. That's another doe there. Let's see what's this is 10-8. 10-8. That's this morning. So there's me right there, guys. So all we got on there, there's me scraping the tree stand. And that's me putting a scent in it, and that's me changing the card out. So that is it for that. So right now, the only thing that's active in there is the doe. I mean, I can shoot a doe anytime I want to. But yeah, I'm going to cut that vine out of there, I know that. That vine that must have fell in the way there. This one right here, I don't like that in the way, so I'm going to take that out of there next time I go over there. I didn't even notice that. Maybe it fell down. But that's the only buck I got on there right now, guys. That's 6 point. And he was there at, what, 5:16 a.m. So they're moving through there late or very early. All the doe are there. So, yeah, they like the vine for sure, Dad. So but there's a raccoon. That's the thing who knocked that vine down, I bet. So there's they like that vine. We got to set you up one the vine down at the camp, Dad. You have the vine up there. I'm thinking maybe just use that vine right there. What's up, honey and stuff? He's small. He needs about 5 more years, that buck, Dan. That would have been a Theo buck maybe this year, but even Theo's getting to the point now where he's telling me that's too small, so that's a good thing in a way. But yeah, he's okay. Like, he's gonna be. I'd have to give him 3 or 4 more years. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's what I just went and picked this card up. 10-4. I was in there on the 3rd. I'm gonna see that vine. Okay, that vine's gone now, so it must have fell. All right, we're good now. Yeah, so that's all the deer that are in there. That's me this morning. Just redoing it. Putting my scent in there, getting out of there and changing it. So that is all for that, guys. So that is it. Okay, now you get to see my pretty face again. So there we go. So that's what I did this morning. So did my limit shield extend, treated my clothes. I actually washed them in the limit shield. Strapped everything down, good. Billy exists. Billy's ready too. Hey Tina, thanks for coming in. So yeah, that was all the. I put it back on video and I extended the video today to 20 seconds because I did it 10 seconds and I was getting them in my next. You'll see my video coming out, my update video on the scrape that I got the first week. It's awesome. I had thousands of pictures. So this is just telling me, you know, Theo's learning all about deer hunting the good way. Yeah, he is. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah. So that's all of that. So what I do is I take that out, my can, I put it in here, and then I erase it. So I put it in my camera reader, like so. It says card in. I don't know why that said that card was full today. It kind of ticks me off a little bit because that's a brand new 120 gig card. So advanced, go to delete all, yes. So I'm deleting it all right now, guys. I'm going to move my microphone over and I'm going to put my iPad right here so I have it up in the air. But yeah, so I did my limit shield stuff today. And the process, I was going to, like I said, I was going to do a video, but I don't have time right now to do the video. Placino sent me the a 25-day advent calendar with all fishing lore, so I got to do a video on that. I got to announce that. That's like $24.99. They want me to do a video on that before Christmas here, but they want it like now. So hunt deer went on my property bad. It wasn't legal. What did he say? Anti, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you. So, yeah, I was going to do the video on the Extend Limit Shield product, but it's a treatment for the clothes. It's good up to, they said 150 at first. I think it's 50 washes. They claim it's good for 50 washes. And what you have to do is you have to put it, had a deer come into my property, too bad it isn't legal. Okay. You'll get them. I don't know when the rut is in Florida. I know the rut is here around November, like the 5th to 15th or 5th to the 17th, somewhere around there. The rut usually kicks in. I like the 9th in November, though. 9th, around that time. We're going to have a full moon here, I think, on the 17th. So 48 hours before, 48 hours after will be good. But I keep seeing, and that's what I wanted to ask you guys, and that's why there's a Q&A on here as well, because hopefully some of these people would join and see my live. But like Chris Brackett and all them, Don Higgins, all them big time hunters. I follow Chris Brackett a lot. He's very knowledgeable, really good information. So if you see him, go check him out. He's really knowledgeable about stuff. Um, so the hunting in October is what I want to talk about today. Hey, David, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. But that extend, like I said, that extend stuff, you put it in there. I washed it in the Elimashil treatment in the washer, took it out of the washer, and then you take 3 gallons. I put it in each 5-gallon bucket. Off the hook. Thanks. Good honey. Thank you. So then what I did was you get 3 gallons of water. So I had 2 5-gallon buckets, and I filled them up with hot water. And then I put half of the extend in one bucket, half of the extend in the other. And then mixed it up, and then I took the clothes out of the washer and I separated them and I put them in the hot water. It has to be 120 degrees or better, not to exceed 150 degrees. So I put it in where I couldn't even put my hands in the water. It was that hot. And that heat sets that extend treatment into the clothing. So I put on my clothes, socks, underwear, anything that's going to touch your body, undergarments, you put in there. So I put that all in there. Supposed to let it set for like 10 minutes. That's why they call it extend. It's EX10, but I left it in there for about a half an hour. And then I went outside and I put a clothesline out and I wrung the clothes out and hung it on there. And then I went down to my tree stand and pulled my card and I put another camera out. And then I come back up, wrung them out again so they weren't dripping anymore. And then I just threw them in the dryer right now and I'll run them to dry them out. And then after I'm done drying them, I will put them in my ozone closet and I will turn the ozone machine on for a half an hour and let it run, and then all my clothes are ready to roll here for, I'm hoping to get to Ohio this weekend to do some hunting. I'm gonna probably make a run down there Thursday, pull my camera cards and dump some food and minerals out, and then I'll probably go down Saturday morning and hunt Saturday evening and then Sunday. So getting back to the big question, anybody in here, they're saying on TV, don't hunt October mornings. Me, it's sort of a bummer for me, but I've hunted October mornings my whole life. I'm not saying I've taken deer a lot in the morning here, especially the last 5 years. I think I got a deer every year here, and I hunted in the mornings. I didn't hunt the evenings. I got them all in the morning. Now, were they mature 4 or 5 year old bucks? No, they weren't. Two and a half, 3.5 year olds is what I've taken. So I'm just trying to figure out. They're saying you don't hunt October mornings because the winds are crazy, this, that, and the other. But then I just looked at, you never have luck in the morning. Yeah, I mean, evenings are good because they're going to food sources. But what I want to know is, like, why? So I've been watching videos for the past week, and they're saying that the winds change. Chris Brackett's saying start a fire in your yard and look at the smoke, and if the smoke is going different ways, don't go in the woods because that means it's inconsistent wind. You want a consistent wind to hunt. So, yeah, October mornings here are cool. Yeah, and they're cool here now too, David, for sure. And that's why I hunt the mornings now. Granted, I am picking and choosing my hunts right now. Like I'm looking for the colder mornings and stuff to go out. But now it's going to be cool mornings all the time. So I'll probably hunt more mornings. But I'm just wondering if I'm ruining my spot by doing that, if I'm alerting a bigger buck that's there. But right now on my camera, I don't have a bigger buck there. I'm going in there kind of blind in my spot this year. I it's just they're small wood lots, and you can't really scout them. I get a picture of it and I know where the funnels are and I know where my stand should be. So that's where my stand is every year. You know what I mean? I don't move. Now this year, like I said, I just put a camera down further on the hill. If I get a buck down there moving, I could make a move on him and maybe go down further on the hill. and leave my stand up there and just put another stand up. But these October mornings, everybody, all these professional hunters, all these big name hunters are out there saying, do not hunt October mornings until late October. And I'm just like, I can't because I work in the evening, first of all. So I hunt the mornings a lot when I do hunt. Because my kids go to school. My wife can take both of the kids to school. And I could be in the woods in the morning and hunt till 10 or 11. Then I come home, grab something to eat, get a shower, and then I go to work at 2 o'clock. So my hunting is the morning, and I've had success. Now, like I said, I haven't shot I've 3.5 in PA is a mature deer. Uh, they're very rarely the deer in PA get more than a year and a half old. But lately they have been getting bigger because they're getting smarter. They're starting to hide in people's yards and like little wood lots, and they're getting smarter around here. Hey, Jamie, thanks for coming in. So the the October mornings just baffled me because everybody's saying don't hunt them, hunt evenings. But then last night at 2 in the morning, when I'm up researching everything, I throw Growing Deer TV on, and they're saying how to hunt October mornings. And what they said was a relief because it's exactly how I hunt. Burrito Catfish BCL, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. So the way they explained it last night was don't go into the woods far, hunt the edges, and don't hunt bedding areas, hunt transition zones. And that's exactly what I'm hunting. I'm hunting on the outskirts of the bedding, but I'm in a funnel, a travel corridor from their food to their bedding. So that was sort of a relief just to hear that because I'm not in their bedding and I'm not in their food. I'm like in the transition. What's up, Dean? Thanks for coming in. So it made me feel a lot better last night. So I still want to know what the mornings, why they're saying about the wind and this and that, and bucks are already in their beds in the morning, but they tell you not to hunt it until you get a cold front. Well, if it's October 5th, 6th, 7th, and you got a cold front coming in, why not hunt it? You know what I mean? But it was a relief last night to know that that the transition zones is where you should be in the mornings, and that's where I am. And I kind of figured that out when I put the stand there. That's why I put it there because it's sort of like a funnel, and it's a rut funnel as well. So it's a good all around stand. So that put me at ease a little bit that way, just from listening to all the stuff on TV this past month. Do not hunt October mornings. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And but Ohio, I'll be excited to go down there this weekend. I don't know when my dad's gonna get out to hunt. He killed a big one Sunday morning, Ray. Awesome. Big old doe Sunday morning. Yep, that's cool, Ray. Thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. And that's why I wanted the Q&A sort of today for a while. Just to get your opinions on that stuff. I'm going to delete that again. But yeah, right now I only have that small box coming in and doe right now. But yeah, thank you for coming in, Ray. I appreciate you. Hit that like button. Liked up, bro. Thank you, Sticks. Appreciate you. HD Gaming came in here. But yeah, guys, I appreciate it. If you haven't, consider subscribing to the channel. We do a lot of cool things and giveaways here as well. So, but I'm going to be doing a lot of these type deals with the Q&As and stuff like that, and just talking about hunting. I want to get a limit shield on. I want to get Phil up on the live and talk to him a little bit about some stuff. But I want to try to get some guests on with me as well to talk about it. So anybody's interested in coming up on panel with me during some lives, let me know. Email me, let me know, and then we'll make it happen. Because I could sit here and talk about hunting for hours. So, but yeah, that was one of my biggest things this month that I've seen. Hunting, fishing, loving every day. That's me. Yeah, me too, man. Try to get out as much as I can. And with the kids and stuff. And now they're both on crutches. They both went to the hospital on Sunday. My son hurt his ankle with football, and I called my wife because I had to carry him off the field. I thought he broke his leg. Well, here was his ankle, because I could have swore when I was running out to the field is they were holding his leg up, and I saw his leg dangle, and I thought that he broke his leg, and my stomach hurt, and I got out, and he was laying there, but his leg wasn't broke, thank God. It was his ankle, but a helmet hit him in the ankle, so it was more of an impact injury. So medics were there. They took him off the field. He had to go. They put ice on it, wrapped a cast around it, put ice on it, and I had to take him to the hospital. And when I called my wife and told her, hey, Theo got hurt here, I got to take him to the hospital, she goes, that's okay. I'm here with Carly right now. She blew her knee out. She was running home, and a catcher come out, and they collided or something. She was safe, but she messed her knee up. So they were talking about a torn meniscus and stuff with that. So here, my wife scheduled me to go to a place that had the x-rays, because where she was at, they didn't have x-rays, and Theo needed an x-ray. So my wife, she does what she does. She's good at that stuff. She boom, 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 scheduled me and already put me on the waiting list there. And yeah, that was bad luck. But I'll tell you something after this. So we roll into the doctor. They were waiting for us ready. Put him in a wheelchair, wheeled him in there, get in the room, and then all of a sudden the door opens up, and here comes Carly with crutches and her leg braced up, and my wife down the hall. So we all were in the room, so we were taking pictures of them too in the room. Maybe I'll post a picture of them in the room and on my community tab. But Carly's doing some goofy sign, and Theo's laying in a bed like waving. So that was our Sunday. We spent it in the emergency room. And then we went out to eat. I drugged Theo to we went to Chili's. Carly wanted to go to Chili's, and we didn't eat all day because we were out running around. I'm like, let's go eat. And Theo's like, I don't want to eat. I'm like, well, you're hopping in there because we're eating. So I grabbed him, and he hopped in Chili's, and we ate, and we come home, and that was our Sunday night, Sunday during the day. So, but the day before that, Theo shot his biggest buck ever, guys, and that video is premiering tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern right here on my channel. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and put your notifications to all. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, Ray. For sure. So, yeah, and then my truck, I talked about my truck to the guy this week. He's saying he's trying to get it done this week in the evening, so it should be ready by the weekend. We'll see what happens. I've been hearing that for a couple weeks now. So we'll see what happens. It's very frustrating to not have my vehicle, but thank you, Amber, if you're out there. Thank you for letting me borrow your vehicle. I am taking her vehicle up to the garage tomorrow because one of the exhaust brackets snapped, and I heard it, and I looked under there, and it looks like it's hanging there. So I'm going to have a guy look at it and try to mount the bracket back on for me tomorrow so that isn't rattling around. I usually have 3 vehicles, Ray. My wife has one, I have one, and I usually have a third vehicle, like a beater vehicle, but we got rid of it because it was in bad shape. So we are thinking about getting another vehicle eventually because my daughter's 15 and she's going to be learning to drive soon. So we have to be thinking about that, but I have to get a new vehicle. My wife's going to get my vehicle. That's just how we roll. Keep them going. I think we keep them too long, but my wife likes to run them till you can see through the floorboards. But it saves a payment. We don't have a vehicle payment, which helps a lot. So that's our style. That's what we do. So yeah, so that's it. So I'll be rolling to Ohio this weekend, probably in my sister's car, and yep, metal clothes hanger. Yep. So we're gonna be. I'll be going down Saturday morning. I'll be hunting Saturday evening and Sunday morning, and then I'm coming back home Sunday. So that's my plan. I'm going to try to get out down here. I don't know when I'm going to be able to hunt down my camp again where Theo shot his buck. We've seen like 23 deer. Where do you see the video? You ain't going to want to miss the video. We had action all night. It was just awesome. Fix the light bulb. Yeah, we got to fix the light bulb. I got to tear the whole thing apart to pull out the whole headlight to put the light bulb in. So I got to fix that. So, yeah, that's a pain in the arse because you got to take the whole thing apart. You got to take the front grill off, and you got to take the headlight out to put a light bulb in. You just can't reach down in there and change the light bulb. So that's a pain in the arse. But maybe tomorrow do that. If it's up there, maybe while they're messing with that hanger, I can either pop that bulb in, take the lens out, and put the bulb in tomorrow or Thursday morning. Because I'm planning on hunting. The weather, I don't know what muzzleloader's starting. I don't like the muzzleloader season during archery season. I don't like any season during archery. Before, they used to let the archery hunters just go in first, but now in PA they do doe season first. They put gun season in there. They put muzzleloader season, and it screws up all the buck movement for the archery hunters. That's how I feel. So it is what it is. I mean, if you're a muzzleloader hunter, I guess that's good for you. But I think there should be archery first. I think muzzleloader and that should happen after, and then rifle. That's what I think. And they can do that by extending seasons. I know we get a long time for archery, but it's different. It's a different style of hunting in archery. People aren't out there pushing in archery. They're in there stand hunting, so they're not polluting the woods with deer scent everywhere or with their own scent everywhere and causing deer to move around more than they have to. When you have the gun hunters, you have them going in there, they don't see a deer, they form pushes and they start pushing everything out. So then all the little wood lots around here end up not having the deer in them, or your property ends up getting pushed from poachers and you don't have the deer on them. Yeah, I like it all too, but I prefer archery. And I got a crossbow now because of my arm, but I'm going to start shooting my bow this year. Theo's a crossbow hunter. I'm going to try to get him into bow hunting as well eventually here. So, yeah, I'm an archery hunter. I like the archery hunt. That's my passion. So, but if I have to have a gun in my hand, if it's brown, it's down. If it has a rack, it's down. If I have a gun in my hand, that late rifle season, then if it's a shooter, if it's a legal buck, it goes down usually. Yeah, bow hunting definitely is an adrenaline. You should wait till you see this video tomorrow, guys. Please, if you get a chance, I'm going to put it out there. Nice. I have two bows, two crossbows, a couple guns, but you're not going to want to miss this video, guys. Wait till you hear Theo breathing in this. He is so excited, and he puts a heck of a shot on this buck. I don't want to give it all away, but you're not going to want to miss it. We had a little bit of everything happen. It was awesome. Uh, I wish my dad was there to see it too, but he wasn't. He had some stuff to do here, so that was the only thing that I regret on that hunt. It was my dad wasn't there. But it was definitely an awesome hunt, and it was Theo's biggest buck, and we've seen a few bucks that night, so it's going to be an awesome video. I can't wait till it comes out tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna. Here. Got a good one coming out tonight. Very cool. I'll have to make sure I watch that, Billy, for sure. But yeah, man, it was an awesome hunt. I did throw my hunt in there, my first sit, because it's the episode one of I have series of deer hunts, and I have a PA deer trail and I have an Ohio deer trail, and then I also do, if we gun hunt down at camp, I do a deer camp series as well. So I have three different series of hunting. I have an Ohio one, a PA one, and then I have a deer camp one, and that's usually gun hunting. So I have three series right now. That was my first series of the PA Deer Trail 2024. So that's coming out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel. I upload new videos every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Every once in a while, I do sprinkle some in there, like I did the Trophy Rock video on Monday, I think. And that was like Monday at like noon or 1 o'clock. I premiered that. And those kind of videos don't premiere. They don't really premiere well for me when I sprinkle them in there. I don't know if it's the algorithm thing or whatever, but when you have a bunch of videos on hold, you got to throw them out there. And if I was waiting for one a week, then it wouldn't. I'd be well past the time frame of loading videos at that time frame. I'd be doing hunting videos during fishing season. So I try to sprinkle them in there throughout the week as well. So every once in a while, you'll get 2 or 3 uploads from me a week. But my main upload is 7 o'clock on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you put your notifications to all so you can receive that. Yeah, man, like I said, the October thing threw me for a loop. with the October mornings. People are claiming that. I don't know if that's just a thing, but everybody seems to be saying it, man. Don't hunt October mornings. And I'm like, man, October. How can you not hunt October? Like growing up, that was the time. Like Halloween week is the week, when it gets all fired up. Now, if it's warm out, yeah, you don't really have that itch to get out there because it's warm. But right now, the mornings are getting cooler, and I'm getting the itch to get out there. So, uh, I will hunt a couple evenings down here as well just to see, but when that'll be a weekend only thing. But usually I'm at camp or I'm at Ohio during the weekend, so we'll see what happens in there. Yeah, it's just neat to be in the woods. You see everything changing. The deer are doing some crazy stuff. Usually rifle season, they're running for their lives. They're not really in their natural form. You know what I mean? Like archery, you get to watch them in the food plots, and you get to see not. You see them in rifle season. They come running out in a food plot. They're looking around and they run back. Uh, the acorns. The acorns up here, I don't have. There's none here where I'm at. I have two acorn trees in my stand, and there's nothing there. But our Ohio location, Bob is says there's tons of acorns down there right now, and that's one of the problems. He's after a real big eight. Now his wife Boo shot one. They took vacation last week because that was our theory: get them on the summer patterns early on our lease and public land, get them on the food patterns, and we were getting a lot of bucks on camera. I have a really nice 10 point down in Ohio that I'm going to be trying to go after, if he's regularly coming to my stand, and that's why I'm going down to put my minerals are always out all summer, but I've dumped corn out and I put the horse feed and some stuff out. So you're allowed to bait down there only on your lease. You can't bait on public land. So Bob has a few bait piles out. I have a bait pile out. Then we have public land where the acorns are, and we're like on the edges of public land and private. So you can't bait there. But he has a really big 8 point. I think it might be the 8 point that I passed last year, and it just grew like 20 inches more bone on his head, and it's a big buck. And he's after that one, and he's been frequenting the bait pile in the evenings. That's cool, Ray. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that, buddy. If anybody's in here that could share out Ray's channel, I don't know, Ray, if you have channel and you're doing content, but if anybody wants to share Ray out, that would be awesome. Uh, Billy got Billy's a moderator in here as well, so hickories. Oh, the nuts are falling now. Yeah, yeah, and the acorns are just there's a lot of them down there, and I think they're holing up. Thanks, Billy. Thank you for doing that. Um, Billy wants to come up here, Dad, and hunt next year with us. He's from Florida and he wants to get into some bow hunting up here. So I told him we'll talk about it and get him up here and get him on some deer up here. So we got to do that as well. But yeah, the acorns, when there's a lot of acorns down there, obviously, and that's just common sense hunting, is, when you have too many acorns, come back to my roots. Yeah, for sure. Okay, Ray. Thank you, though, for coming in, buddy. Keep coming in. We'll share you out and hang out. Maybe get you up on a live one day, talk about some hunting. That would be awesome. But it's a great community, Ray. Getting into it. Just come into the lives, and you see other people out there. Join the lives. Get in there. Get to know some people. We have a great community. So make sure you're sticking around and stopping in frequently. But yeah, the nuts are falling down there, and I think that's where they're staging up at. So Bob has a stand up there, so he rearranged it a little bit, and he was hunting. He's seen that nice buck that he could have. I probably would have shot him. Bob's on that next level. He's a little bit on that. He's on that higher level than I am. I just crossed that level not too long ago by passing up like 3.5s. I'm trying to get that 4.5, 5.5-year-old buck down there. So I just started passing up like a year or two ago the 3.5s. And it's very hard. Like that 8 point last year, man, I was on him and I was ready to let it rip. I was ready to send it, man. Hashtag send it. But I didn't. I let it go. And if it's the buck this year, that's the reason why you do that. You can't shoot a monster if you get a mediocre one or a small one. You got to let them go. You got to let them grow. So Yeah, you're not far from me. Yeah, I'm in PA, Ray. I'm in PA, and I hunt Ohio, and I fish PA, and I fish Ohio, and I fish New York, and I fish West Virginia, and I fish Maryland and Florida. So, but yeah, that's it, man. I just wanted you to come into this live today, just give you a little heads up, show you some of the pictures, and I'll be doing that when I check cameras and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna do a live and show you guys live with my camera. I think that's neat. I don't see too many. Okay, Greenwood, Delaware. Okay, we go down to Ocean City every year, Maryland, Ray. We do a family vacation down there, usually Labor Day week. We usually head down that way, so we're right next to Delaware there. Um, but I don't really see too many people doing that besides like live camera action with the deer. So I think it's kind of cool just to put in the chip and go through the camera card with you guys live. I think that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start doing that a lot this year, just like sort of before work, like this stuff. But yeah, am I disappointed that there's no bucks in my scrape? I mean, there's bucks there, but there's not big bucks yet. So we'll see what happens. But it's there, and the deer are working it, and that Jinxum scent, guys. If you guys haven't checked it out, go over to my description. You can save 10% off of the Jinxum scent. Right now, if you haven't seen the post that I put in my community tab, we got a new line of hex camo out for hoodies and shirts. So go check that out. All right, man. Thanks, Ray. Thank you for coming in, man. Nice to meet you. Thank you, buddy. I'll check you out after the live here. Um, but we got some hoodies out right now with the hex camo, some really cool hoodies. I think we only have 4 colors right now. I think we have blue, gray, red, and like a lime green. But the hex camo is pretty cool, and that's more of like an everyday wear. It ain't like the tree camo that you wear. So we wanted to do something like an everyday wear as well. So we launched that, and that's out right now on my in my store. I also have some camo, some actual real tree and mossy oak camo shirts and hats as well on there. So go check that out. Yeah. So we launched that, so that was exciting. So there's a ton of stuff on my store. So if you guys that helps support the channel. If anybody wants to donate or anything, you can go to my description. I have a Venmo, PayPal, and stuff like that. I also have my sponsor packages as well. If you'd like to know more about them, I won't get into them here with you guys now. You can email me and we can talk about it. But basically, it's a $5, $10, and $25 package. It isn't like a membership from YouTube where you're paying every month. It's whenever you want to do it. And it usually goes like the $5 one's a 2 week, $10 one's 3 week, and the $25 is a month. And then the first one is just I might as well go through with you right now. The first one is I tag you on all my videos. I put you in the videos, and I share your videos out for the 2 or 3 weeks. So if you have the 3 week one, it's the same as the 2 week one, but you end up getting a free pack of my baits with free shipping. And then the month one, you end up getting 2 packs of baits with free shipping as well with that. So appreciate you guys doing that. Along with, if it isn't just baits, you get something, maybe a hat or something from me or two. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that's how you can support the channel. Everything goes back into my channel for gear or for baits for bait making and stuff like that. So it all helps. We appreciate it. Sharing us out is also a great way to help support the channel. Hitting that like button as well. Let people know what we're doing over here. We think we have something for everybody, so we try to put a little bit of everything in here. Some people say that can hurt your channel by doing so many different things, but we do so many different things, and I want you guys to see it, so we put it on. It doesn't matter to me if I have 5,000 subscribers or if I have 10,000. Now I'd like to get 10,000 eventually, but it is what it is. We grow slowly, and I'm okay with that. We do shorts and stuff, but usually our shorts are for more towards advertisement, towards our videos and stuff. I usually cut them from our videos and put them out there because there's a link with the video in there, so you can go over and try to pull some people from the shorts feed over to the long feed, the long form feed. So with that being said, guys, that's it, man. I'm going to wrap it up. I thank you for joining me this morning. I went out. It's a beautiful day out right now, but I got to get to work today at some point. I'll be leaving around 2, so I got to get back to work, and then Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm going to go up and get the car looked at. And then Thursday, maybe I'll be out Thursday hunting. I don't know. Friday's looking really good for hunting for me. But oh no, Thursday I'm going to drive to Ohio. Thursday I'm going to Ohio to dump, and it's going to be a dump, and it's going to be like just a run and gun type deal. I'm going to run down there, pull my camera cards. I have a scrape set up down there and a bait pile, so I'll be taking the cameras off of them. And then above me I have a mineral lick, my trophy rocker out as well. Trophy rocker, awesome. Make sure you guys are going to my descriptions and check out all the partners and affiliates that I use, and I have share codes as well that you can save money on it. So check out my website, OFFTHEHOOKOUTDOORS.us. All my baits, I have some pictures and some stuff over there. Some hunting, there's a hunting page and there's a fishing page, and then also I sell my baits on there as well. So go over there and check that out if you want to check out that and all my other social media. I'm on FishBrain, FishAngler, Camo Space, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that good stuff. I do upload videos on Facebook as well. It's basically my YouTube video, but I don't put the YouTube link in there. I make a whole new video for Facebook to send it out there. It gets better traction that way. So that's what I've been doing. That's what we're up to. We're just hunting, putting out content. I got a bunch of videos. I got a food plot update video coming out. I got my Jinx Some Sense, my mock scrape update video coming out. And I don't know what else. My hunting video is coming out tomorrow with Theo with his biggest buck. That's one of my favorites. So that'll be out tomorrow. So make sure you're checking that out as well. I'm trying to think. We put the trophy rock out Monday. So I have the Theo's video coming out tomorrow, the deer trail, the PA deer trail coming out tomorrow, episode 1. Then I have the food plot update, the mock scrape update. I think that's it. I might have another one in there somewhere, sprinkled in there. So, but yeah, keep an eye out, man. We're really active here, trying to do it, man. We love doing it. We appreciate each and every one of you. We love your comments. We appreciate all your support. Sticker, keep an eye out for videos and for giveaways during the videos. Check out my community tab. We do giveaways on there as well. And in my videos, it's considered a watch and win. So keep an eye out for that. It's usually 2 eyes and it says watch and win. And in that video somewhere, I should have done it with my son's video, but I didn't. But keep an eye out for a watch and win video where you got to watch the video and you'll see my logo pop up somewhere in the video. And if you put the timestamp in there, everybody that puts the timestamp in gets entered to win a prize. So keep an eye out for that as well. So. Check out us on RUKU TV. We're on the American Angler Outdoors Network, and we're also on the Backroads TV Outdoors Network as well. So go check that out. The links are in my description as well for that. So, well, I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to get ready to roll here. I'm going to check my clothing, and I got to put my clothes back into the ozone machine, the closet, and we're going to head to work. So thank you again. Excuse me. Thank you again. We appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. And like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations. And we will see ya.